In the 5 decades plus of my life, I've had the good fortune of getting the darshan of Guruvayurappan many times. And before we proceed, my name is Sangeeta Venkatesh. A very warm namaste. Welcome to my channel. And this channel is about temples, travels, destinations, culture, history, spirituality, which goes way beyond the mundane. And if these topics interest you, please do subscribe. And so to carry on with the topic of this video, that is the temple dedicated to Guruvayurappan, close to Thrissur. Well, they call it Bhulokam Vaikuntam, or heaven on earth. And this is with a reason, as the legend that goes with the temple can give anybody goosebumps. So stick with me till the end. So what is the legend and the history of this temple? The presiding deity of the temple is Lord Vishnu in his Krishna avatar and is fondly known as Guruvayurappan. This name is associated with the following very interesting legend. It is said that this idol is over 5,000 years old and is made from a very rare material called Patala Anjana Shila, and the idol was given to Lord Brahma by Lord Vishnu himself. Then the idol was subsequently gifted to Seth Shutapa, and his wife was Prishni, and they were blessed and also promised that Lord Vishnu would be born as their son in 3 lifetimes. Hence, the Lord was born to them as Prishni Garbha. Then the idol then came to Kashyapa Prajapati, another Saptarishi, and his wife Aditi, who were the incarnations of Sutapa and Prishni. And Lord Vamana, another avatar of Lord Vishnu, was born to them. The idol finally came to Vasudeva, the father of Lord Krishna in the Dwapara Yuga. It was this idol that was worshipped by both Vasudeva and Krishna's mother Devaki. And just before Lord Krishna planned to give up his mortal body at Dwarka, he told his minister and his principal devotee, that is Uddhava, to hand over the idol to Brihaspati, or Guru, the Jupiter, who was the Guru of the Devas, and so that it may be installed at a suitable place and worshipped during Kali Yuga, and that is the period we are in right now. Now, Dwarka, as you know, was submerged, but Brihaspati, along with his disciple Vayu, the god of wind, they recovered the idol, and then they were contemplating in identifying a suitable place to, keep the idol and so that it can be worshipped. And so as they contemplated in identifying the suitable place, they met Lord Parashurama, the son of sage Jamadagni and Renuka, who was also an avatar of Lord Vishnu, who led them to a beautiful and verdant spot by a lake. Now, I can't help revel in this beautiful Leela or divine play where an avatar of the Lord of the universe leads the way to install his own idol that was handed over by another avatar. Quite mind-boggling, isn't it? But yet so beautiful. And it was at this spot that Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati were meditating at that time, and they welcomed the installation of the divine idol at that spot. Hence, the place came to be known as Guruvayur, the amalgam of Guru and Vayu, who were responsible for the installation of the idol. And the Lord was known as Guruvayurappan. Now, Vishwakarma, the architect of the gods, he built the Sri Krishna temple at the instance of Guru and Vayu. And Lord Shiva and Parvati then moved to the other bank of the lake and settled to meditate at this place called Mammiyur. And therefore it is said that one must visit Mammiyur, and only then is the pilgrimage considered complete. So the idol in Guruvayur is represented as Lord Vishnu in his Chaturbhujam, that is his forearms, with his Shankha Panchajanya, that is the conch. The divine disc, that is Sudarshana Chakra in another, the Gada, Kaumodaki, which is the mace, and a lotus along with the Tulsi garland. And this was the image that the Lord revealed himself to Vasudeva and Devaki just before he was born. So the temple has sannadhis for Lord Ganesha, Lord Ayyappa, and Devi Bhagavati too. And the worship here is done as the rituals and methods prescribed by Adi Shankaracharya, and the tantric way as described by the Chenna's Narayanan Nambudris, who are the hereditary tantris or priests of the temple. And the temple is governed by the Guruvayur Devaswam board, which is under the government of Kerala. Now the glory of the temple of Guruvayur has been described by many saints, particularly by Vilva Mangalam Swamiyar, Pururamma, Puntanam Nambudri, Manavikramaraja, and Melpattur Narayana Bhattadri, who lived in the 16th and 17th centuries AD. In fact, the Narayaniam, the summary studied of the Srimad Bhagavatam with its 1036 verses, was composed by Melpattur Narayana Bhattadri. Now, you may know about King Janamejaya, who was the son of King Parikshit. Now, as per the popular anecdote, in the Narada Purana that precedes the Srimad Bhagavatam, it mentions that Raja Parikshit, the grandson of the Pandava Arjuna, was cursed by Rishi Shamika's son Shringi, and that he would die due to a snake bite. Now, Janamejaya wanted to eradicate all the snakes in the kingdom that could be a potential threat for his father, which he did. Now, this act had repercussions, and Janamejaya was afflicted, known to have been afflicted by leprosy. It was sage Dattatreya, the son of sage Atri, who advised him to take refuge at the feet of the Lord at Guruvayurappan. And after months of devotional services to the Lord, King Janamejaya was finally cured of his affliction. So that is a beautiful legend that is associated with Guruvayur. Now, historically, the temple suffered greatly when India was colonized. In 1760, the Dutch looted Guruvayur and looted the treasures that included the gold plate that covered the flagstaff and set fire to the temple. In 1766, Hyder Ali of Mysore captured Kozhikode, that is Calicut, and then Guruvayur, and demanded 10,000 funams, that was the currency prevalent then, as ransom to spare the temple. Later, his son, in 1789, Tipu Sultan, invaded the province and destroyed the smaller shrines and set fire to the temple. But due to what can be presumed as divine intervention, it started to rain heavily and the fire was extinguished. So that's a little brief history also that I wanted to share with my viewers. And how do we usually approach Guruvayur? There are several ways, and we typically like to drive. Since we live in Bangalore, we take the Bangalore, Salem, Tirupur, Palakkad, Thrissur and Guruvayur route in that order. And we have a friend who accompanied us in the last visit, and we first visited the Ganapati temple just outside the sanctum. After keeping our footwear in the stand that is available, we also need to deposit any bulky bags, electronic items, leather belts at the same place, as these are not allowed inside. So typically, where do we stay? We stay at the Sri Krishna Inn, and we usually leave all our stuff there and go, absolutely fancy free and footloose to the temple. Now, the dress code is important. Women are expected to be in saris, and men are supposed to wear dhoti, veshti, mundu, with or without the angavastram. And our friend Mr. Babu, which I mentioned, a resident of Guruvayur, accompanied us, and we had the most blessed darshan and were witness to the beating of the drums or the chenda melam. The chenda is used as a percussion instrument for almost all Kerala art forms like Kathakali, Kodiyattam, Theyyam, and the art forms and those dance forms such as those. Now, devotees also undertake vows of Tulabharam here in the temple, which is an ancient Hindu practice in which a person is weighed against a commodity. Well, earlier they would weigh themselves in gold, But now we, of course, devotees use grain, fruits, and other objects. Well, the Lord is always pleased with anything that you offer Him, as we know. Uh, and the equivalent weight of the commodity is offered as donation. Now, the annual Guruvayur festival or the Guruvayur Utsavam is celebrated in the Vedic month of Kumbha, which is February and March. And the 10-day festival Arattu starts with the Kodiyattam, that is the hoisting of the temple flag on the Pushya Nakshatra of the month. Now, it starts with an elephant race, the Aanayottam, and the winning elephant has the honor of carrying the Tidamba, the idol of Guruvayurappan. Now, the 10 days witnesses a lot of festivities, music, kathakali, performances, rituals, and the 10th day is known as the Guruvayur Arattu, when the Lord's idol is taken in procession to the Rudra Tirtha, which is the lake there. Now, devotees also take a dip in the lake in the hope of washing their sins off. And so, after the Arattu, the idol is taken again on the elephant, where they circumambulate the temple about 11 times, and then the idol is taken back to the Sanctum Sanctorum, and it remains there till the next year. The flag is lowered, marking the end of the festivities. So the other festivals that are observed are the Guruvayur Ekadasi in December, the Narayaniyam Day in honor of the Saint Melapattur Narayana Bhattatri, which is on December 14th. Then Kuchela Dinam, which is in the honor of Krishna's best friend Sudama, who is also known as Kuchela. That happens in Dhanurmasa, that is the time period between December January. Then and of course, the everyday prayers and rituals continue, and the temple schedule begins at 3 a.m. with the Nirmalayam Darshanam, which is viewing the deity first thing in the morning, followed by the Abhisheka, and the temple is closed between 1 and 4:30. So, all over India, there are so many Guruvayurappan devotees, and I would like to dedicate this video to them. I hope you found this video informative, and do give me a thumbs up if you think so. Give me and leave me a comment with your thoughts. Thank you, and we'll see you again with another video. Namaste.